my beautiful friends, welcome back to Enlightened Blissful Souls. I am so excited to have you here in this reading today. We're going to be diving into the energy for the year of 2024. What is the year of 2024 bringing in for you? What can you expect? What lessons, challenges, blessings, good times can you see in each area of your life? We're going to be diving into your personal, relationship, and career area of your life, each aspect of your life, and see what 2024 holds. Please remember that whatever messages come through for you in these areas of your life are only meant to serve your highest good, meaning that even if there are lessons to learn, take that as an opportunity for growth, to evolve and learn. All right, my beautiful friends, let's go ahead and get started in your readings. The way that we're going to do this, we are going to go ahead and pick these piles together. We're going to have 4 different piles, and I'm going to go ahead and pick out your piles now. All right, dear guides and angels of the highest loving light, please assist us in bringing, I'm already seeing 3 cards out. Okay, I'm feeling like this should be number 1. I feel like this should be number 2. And I was feeling this one as number 3. And then number 4. Oh, I was feeling this one. All right. Here we have the 4 piles. Let me arrange that for you. Oh, sorry. Okay. Please feel into each individual pile. Feel the energy of these cards. Which pile or piles are you most drawn to? And remember that if you're drawn to more than one pile, that only means that there's additional messages and guidance for you. And you should listen to them as well. All right. I'm trying to get them as straight as I can. Okay. Actually, I'm going to turn them around for you. I think that you should see which cards you got now. And I'm going to arrange them, and we're going to place some crystals as well. Okay, there we go. I think that this is a lot better. That way you can see your cards. And I've also placed some crystals up here if you prefer to choose with crystals. So let's go ahead and go over them now. For pile number 1, you have chosen this gorgeous and really cute milky white mushroom-shaped crystal. And it looks like this. Let's go ahead and get it to focus. It's so cute, isn't it? I love mushrooms. So it's a milky white crystal. Okay. We'll put it like that so you can continue to see it better. And then we have, ooh, look at this. Ain't it pretty? It's almost like a cave in there. I love this crystal. This is Celestite crystal. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Celestite crystal. Okay, beautiful. It looks like that. And it's interesting because you have it with the crystal card here too. Celestite is a very high vibrational crystal that promotes calming and cleansing energy. All right, and then for pile number 3, we have black onyx, point black onyx. Looks like this. Okay. sorry. You know, I always have to get it straight. We have this beautiful, gorgeous aquamarine. And I really love aquamarine. This literally looks like the ocean to me. And I know the ocean sometimes can be more blue, but in the islands, like back home in Dominican Republic, we have beaches that are exactly this color. Very clear waters. And it reminds me of that. Okay, that looks like that. All right. All right, so I'll give you a moment to go ahead and pick your pile or piles, and we can go ahead and begin your reading. I'm sending you so much luck and so much blessings and abundance in this new year. Oh, I almost forgot. Oh my God. I also want to do a quick cleansing with my Palo Santo for you. I feel that we should be cleansing the energy, especially as we are entering a new year. This ensures that we're cleansing out any negativity, any energy of the past, anything that no longer serves us, and inviting in new, positive, high vibrational energy into our lives. Wow. All right. Beautiful. Let's go ahead and get started, my friends. I will see you in your reading. See ya. Hello, my beautiful pile number one. Welcome to your Divine 2024 reading. Oh my goodness, what an exciting time for you, my friend. I'm really excited to dive into what this new year will be bringing in for you. All right. So let me start out by telling you how I'm also going to be pulling a card from the Archangel deck card for each of the piles. And for you, as I was connecting and setting the intention to invite in Archangel Michael, I was also shuffling the cards to connect my energy to the cards, and your card just flew right out. I didn't even finish my statement before this card came out. So I think Archangel Michael was more than ready to deliver his guidance to you. He or she, however you see Archangel Michael as. And the card that you got as a message from Archangel Michael is, I hope this is focusing. Let's see. Oh, it is. Okay. I couldn't see. So it says, be a light to others. You have a powerful message to share. Shine your light on the world so that others can learn from you. Okay. Now, I don't have space for this message, and it is just a quick message that I'm going to go over. So I'm going to put that to the side because this is already completely filled with other cards. I had to actually get quite creative because there's no more space, as I'm going to be diving into a very in-depth and different areas of your life. All right. So my beautiful friend, with that message from Archangel Michael, what I'm feeling here is, with the fact that it says be a light to others, off the bat, I feel that you are someone who has gone through quite a lot of life lessons, the type that really teach you a lot, right? The type that you'll learn and gain a whole different perspective out of your life and yourself and personal growth, okay? So I feel that you're someone who has endured this type of, let's say, traumas and challenges to become this wise and stronger individual. With that being said, I feel like Archangel Michael is guiding you or supporting you in being of assistance to others who perhaps have walked that same journey that you have. Maybe just being a listening friend to someone who's going through a similar situation and giving them guidance because you have already worked that path. On another note, that could also be in sense of being of service to the collective if you are on that level, sharing your light, your wisdom. Because I do also feel like you could be quite spiritual as well, or you have your own spiritual connection to the divine that is quite unique. All right, my friend. So let's actually dive into your reading because I cannot wait any longer. Okay, so for your oracle cards, you do have over here, I forgive myself for my past mistakes and failures. And you also have breathe and become aware. Okay. This one was really standing out, and I'll get into that in a moment. And then over here, you have taking a vacation physically or mentally. You feel something is lacking in your life, perhaps money or goals. And sorry, I forgot to say the name. So this is hammock, this is barrel, and you have target, a goal-oriented person. And this is going to be a big message for you as well that I saw coming up in your reading. And then last but not least, you have claw, be careful, do not take risks. All right, my beautiful pile number one. So for starters here, when it comes to your personal development in the year 2024, what you can expect is, I see you really maturing. Let me start there, okay? And the interesting part is that you have swords, cups, and pentacles. So these are different aspects of you. All right. They're not just all cups card. They're not just all swords. They're not just all pentacles. You have different areas, your mental and emotional maturity. You're going to gain more maturity in these areas. And even when it comes to your goals, however, we'll dive more into that when we get to your career. Right now, though, on a personal level, my dear friend, I see that you could be someone that maybe for some time suppressed some of the lessons, the trauma, the challenges that they went through, in the sense that maybe you weren't fully facing it at some point in time. However, in 2024, you're really going to be embodying and embracing everything that you have gone through and seeing how these things actually served you, how they were actually molding you into the person, the wise and strong person that you are today, or that you will be in 2024. You're someone who's very intelligent, sometimes maybe witty or honest and truthful. Sometimes for some of you, of course, this is not going to be everyone, but you could be someone who like speaks their mind and is not afraid to, let's say, tell people how you feel, right? And that doesn't have to apply to anyone, but this is some of the energy that I'm feeling for some of you. You're quite realistic, right? And you use your discernment when it comes to people in certain situations in your life. You're also open-minded. But what I'm seeing here with the Queen of Swords, I'm getting this energy of a mentor. I feel like you're going to have some type of mentor coming to your life in 2024. So this could be, you know, a female, a male, it doesn't matter what gender, but there's someone that's going to influence your personal growth, your spiritual growth, to be more specific. So when this person comes into your life, allow this guidance and this wisdom that that person is going to bring in and take it, okay? Because that's going to give you a step up, all right? The other things that I'm seeing here is on a emotional level as well. You're going to be more compassionate towards others, in the sense that you're going to learn how to be more tolerant of things, meaning that you're going to be more sympathetic. So when certain things in your life happen, instead of looking at it as a bad thing, instead of victimizing yourself, you're going to understand why they happen, and you're going to understand others more, the way that they act, why they do what they do, in a way that allows you to look at things from a bigger perspective, okay? Not from a personal perspective, not taking things personally. You're going to be learning how to control your emotions, all right? You're going to be learning how to use your wisdom and accept whatever you can't change in your life. It's like you're going to be gaining a deeper level of emotional maturity. Oh my God, this is really exciting. You don't know how much this is going to help you down the line. You're going to be more calmer in general. I see you being more balanced, even more creative and artistic. So if you're someone who feels a lack of inspiration or feels a lack of like ideas and being creative, you can expect tapping more into your creativity in 2024. And you also have a lot of yellow in your cards. They all have yellow. Even here, there's a bit of yellow down here with the Ace of Wands. You have yellow in this picture. You have yellow here. You have yellow here. So that is very strong sun energy. That is very strong solar plexus energy. All about your willpower, all about your confidence, your creativity, right? You also have some oranges, which is about your sacral, which is creation, creativity. Wow. So I say you're really just stepping more into your power, your ability, your capability. Overall, I see you continuing to be the divine, kind-hearted person that you are. You're going to continue being a good listener, being there for those that you love and appreciate. But what I really see you doing, power number one, and I'm so proud of you for this, is that when it comes to your goals, and since I'm reading here on a personal level, I'm going to apply this to personal, but to be honest with you, I really feel this more so overall. When it comes to your goals, whether personal, relationships, career, whatever area, I see you so determined and focused. And so if you're already determined and focused now, that just means that you're going to level up in that even more. But I see you really creating very solid foundations. It's like you're going to be really planning for success in your future. Okay. And so you're being encouraged, my dear friend, to decide what you want and really go for it. Jump in and seize your opportunities when they show up. Don't be afraid. Don't let things hold you back. And this is why you have the Ace of Wands and the Fool. I really, really love this energy here, specifically with these three cards. It's very, very strong, like strong foundations. When you have a strong foundation, that means that things will not be destroyed. So if you set out a goal to become your best self, if you set out a goal to find the right partner, to build a business that is strong and abundant, you will achieve that. You will have that and obtain it because you're setting the right foundation. Without the right foundation, what happens? Things crumble down. Think of it as a building, right? Or a house. You need to have the right foundation in order for it to be sturdy, in order for it to last. And that is what I see you doing on a personal level and also in other areas of your life this year, is you're going to be so focused and determined. I'm even seeing like tunnel vision here. You're going to be cutting out a lot of your distractions and you're going to be focusing a lot on pursuing and going after the things that you want. And the beautiful thing is that you're going to be feeling so optimistic and driven to do these things. And again, on all areas, but right now we're focusing on the personal. So on a personal level, when it comes to your healing, when it comes to growing, to maturing, to achieving personal goals like creating new habits. Maybe it's eating healthier. Maybe it's joining the gym. Maybe it's finishing a book, right? Those personal things, you're really going to be thriving in those areas and you're going to be full of ideas. It's like I'm seeing a waterfall. They're showing me like kind of like fireworks is what I'm seeing. But these fireworks are representing ideas and thoughts and feeling driven, feeling optimistic, and just new beginnings in that area, new sense of like optimism. There we go. But with a new sense of optimism, I see you taking action. That is very, very strong, my beautiful power number one. And I'm mumbling upon my words because I feel so excited as I'm tapping into this energy for you. My excitement is taking over me. And it's like the best part is that you're actually going to be taking action. These aren't just going to be thoughts and ideas. You're going to put in the work that is necessary. You're going to grab the pen and start writing. You're going to get up and sign up for whatever it is that you need to sign up. You're going to do the action that is necessary in order to reach your goals, in order to be successful. And that is one of the most exciting things that I see for you here, because when you take actions, then you see things come into fruition, right? Another thing about you that I'm feeling here is that you can be very ambitious, in the sense that you when you have something in your mind, and you want it and you're passionate about it, you go after it. And that is the energy that I'm feeling here on a personal level for 2024. Oh my God. I'm just so excited for you. I love this because I just see you going and going and not stopping. Nothing's going to stop you. You're going to be very sure of this. And it's like your angels and your guides are really rooting for you. You're going to be like, okay, this is what I want. I'm going to go after it. I'm going to do it. I'm going to achieve it. I believe in myself. That strong willpower, that strong confidence, my beautiful power number one. Even the sun here is really sticking out to me. And with the sun, I see hope. I see inspiration. I see success. Wow. So definitely expect to achieve more than you anticipate in 2024, specifically on a personal level. Although again, I'm really feeling like this applies to your career as well. Your career is really sort of coming through, your finances, your money. But even on a personal and spiritual level, you are going to be leveling up to the next level, my beautiful friend. All right, let's go ahead and dive into your relationship aspect. Okay, beautiful. And actually, one more thing I want to mention about your personal life, pile number one, is with the hammock here, taking a vacation physically or mentally. I want to say there's definitely some sort of vacation or travel that will be taking place in your personal life. Well, of course, traveling will be something personal. So this could be like literally going physically to a new place, relocating, some sort of movement or some sort of travel. That's also something that I just remembered while looking at this card here with the hammock. Okay, so expect to relax and indulge more in self-pleasure. All right, on to your relationships, which honestly, I really, really love this reading for you in terms of relationships. I think it's very clear what the message is here. I really love this and I'm so excited. And it's interesting because I feel like these cards really apply to the energy overall when it comes to your reading. Wow. Okay, part number one. Let's go ahead and dive in. So in terms of love, since this is a general reading, I'm seeing two possible things, okay? So please take what resonates and leave out what doesn't. Keep in mind that this is a general reading. In terms of relationship, I'm seeing here that in 2024, there are things that are going to be coming up, all right? There are things, perhaps trauma or hurt, pain, trust issues of the past that are still somewhat going to be lingering on. But the only reason that they're going to come up is for you to heal them, is for you to work through them. And it's interesting because you have this oracle card here that says, I forgive myself for past mistakes and failures. So for that, although it's talking about forgiving yourself, I feel like that applies to you in forgiving others and letting go of choices or people that perhaps are not serving you, or something that happened that hurt you and is no longer serving you, something that you no longer need to hold on to in terms of relationships. So if you're in a current relationship, if you are with someone, take that as letting go of past mistakes in the relationships in order to move forward. All right. If you feel in your heart that that is the best thing to do, of course. If you're single, I really feel like someone new is coming in. But at the same time, even if you're in a relationship and this is a relationship that perhaps you feel could be coming to an end, I really feel like there is some new romance coming in because you have the Ace of Cups, which is all about new beginnings in terms of relationships. But not only that, There's also the King of Cups up here. And although this is about your personal, the overall energy is about your life. So the cards will still connect together. And what I'm saying here is specifically with the King of Cups being top of the Ace of Cups, which the King of Cups is about someone who is very romantic, who is very empathetic, and it's more like a soulmate energy. I'm really feeling here for you. But number one, soulmate energy. This is going to be someone who is very compatible with you, this new person that's coming in. And again, if you're in a relationship already and you see this long term, this also means with the moon that you and this person will be reconciliating. Okay, I see another chance, a new beginning in this relationship. So please take that as it resonates. Because for some of you, if you have been separated from someone that you love, you can expect a reunion in the future, okay? But if you're single, definitely know that there's something so much better coming for you. And when I say better, I mean like literally, this is going to be like nothing you have experience before. This person is going to be your other half. I'm seeing so much fulfillment, so much joy. And it's like in relationships, I feel like your past could have been a bit dark. There could have been some wounds, betrayal, but it's like they're saying, trust the new, okay? And don't carry the baggage of the past into this new connection, because this connection is going to flourish in ways that you can't even begin to imagine now. It's going to be so fulfilling. I mean, look at all these cup cards here. This is going to be something a lot more grounded and solid and with the right foundation, more of a commitment. So again, if you're someone who's already dating, you can expect that level of commitment. I don't think that this is going to be just a fling and something fast and quick. This feels like legit, commitment with families, having children, building a home, spending the rest of your life together. Again, soulmate energy. Wow. You're going to be feeling so much secure in this relationship, okay? So allow yourself to receive this. Allow yourself for this new level of commitment, whether you're in a relationship or not. Either way, that's something that's clear. It's like commitment, solid, new beginnings. Wow. I really love this for you. And again, let me just say with the Six of Swords here. So the Six of Swords is all about moving into clear, calmer waters, meaning that any turbulence, any challenges, any doubt of the past, any questioning, whether again, whether you are in a relationship or single, I feel like this very much applies to both. And I feel like this is targeted specifically to both. For those of you that are single and for those of you that perhaps are already in a relationship, I'm seeing here like you're going to be moving into calmer waters, meaning that you're going to be overcoming any challenges and turbulence of the past in this connection or in love. So again, if you're someone who has trust issues because of your past, you can expect something better and healing. Okay, there's healing that's going to come. There we go. There is healing that's going to come in terms of love and relationships for you. And even with the barrel here, it says you feel something is lacking in your life, perhaps love, money, or goals. I really feel like this is more so applying to your love life. And it doesn't necessarily mean that you're literally feeling like this thing is lacking. You don't necessarily need to feel a lack, or perhaps you do. The point is that in the love area, this is how you're feeling. It's that barrel. It's that, like you're not fulfilled. Okay. So in 2024, it's going to be beautiful energy here. It's going to be turned around. So please, my beautiful friend, remember my words, remember this message. Do not allow the past, and this is also something that's coming through very strongly, and this is why I'm sort of repeating it again. Do not allow your past, past mistakes, past experiences to ruin this new potential, to giving yourself an opportunity at love again, to thrive and be the happiest you have ever been. Because literally, you have the Four of Cups here sort of centering the reading, and the Four of Cups is sort of like feeling regret or thinking about the past, but also like missing out on opportunities, missing out on something new because you're stuck on the past. Okay, so I really want you to remember that if this applies to you, because right after the Four of Cups, right, like dwelling on the past and thinking about how that could have been like this, or fantasizing about how, oh, I wish I had this and I wish I had that, and then you have the Six of Swords followed by the Ten of Pentacles. This is beautiful energy for you, dear pile number one. When it comes to love and relationships, this only signifies that you're literally going to be moving into long-term stability and security in relationships with the right foundation, with the right person. I even see like families and gatherings and like being successful together. It's the type of, deeper commitment and connection that you have been waiting for. All right. So for those of you that are in a relationship, if you have been hoping to move in together, to get married, to have children, to whatever it is, you could probably expect that happening in 2024. It's really beautiful energy here. So when it comes to relationships, definitely expect a change in energy, new beginnings, meeting new people, or things getting better in your relationship. And remember not to dwell on the past and center yourself. Okay, breathe and become aware. All right, remind yourself of the now. You don't have to live in the past, you don't have to live in the future, you don't have to figure everything out. Simply become aware and present now and go with that. All right. Wow, I love that. I really, really love that for you. I think that is beautiful energy, pile number one. Let's go ahead and dive into your career and your finances. Woo! Oh my goodness, I love this reading so much. This whole entire reading is very beautiful. I'm going to be completely honest with you. All right, so for starters, I'm seeing here in terms of career and finances in 2024 that for a lot of you, you could be embarking on something new in regards of your career. And of course, remember that this is a future reading. So a lot of it may not make sense or resonate now as it hasn't happened yet. Keep that in mind, please. However, I'm saying that there's possibility for you to embark on something new and different in 2024. All right. This could look like finally starting your own business, finally taking on a project that, for a while, maybe you have been drafting and thinking about, and finally publishing it. This could be moving up to a new position. This could be, for some of you, if you have been waiting on some sort of offer or some sort of position or like that next level up, just know that that opportunity is going to come in for you. I see you taking like that next level up, that type of next commitment in regards of business. All right. And you're going to be feeling really energetic about it, very passionate, very action orientated again, just like I said with your personal reading, how you're really going to be taking action. Ooh, and we have target, a goal orientated person, because you are going to have tunnel vision here, right? You're going to be focused, very focused, not only in your personal development, but also your career, pile number one. Your finances, it's like you know what you want to achieve. And even if you don't know the how and when, you know you're going to go after it. You're going to do whatever it is necessary action-wise to achieve it. And there's no or nothing or anyone that's going to get in the way of that. So also maybe that could tie in a little bit with your relationship reading. Maybe, meeting someone, you might hesitate a little bit at first because you're so focused on your goals, perhaps, right? But what I'm really seeing here in terms of career is that you have gained a lot of wisdom too when it comes to your career goals, your business. And what I mean is, I feel like things are going to be going really well for you. However, you're also someone who has gained enough wisdom to know that you have to think things through properly before you act on something, okay? It's like you have learned what to do and what not to do, and you're going to continue doing that in 2024 when it comes to career and business. I also see you really like getting along with coworkers and having a good work environment, or just having the right good people around you when it comes to business and career, like mentors and people who you look up to, or people who encourage you and push you to do better, who are in alignment with your work ethic, okay? So for some of you, just keep in mind that if you are considering to start your own business, this is a very good luck omen. Like you're having the green light, you're having the go to go ahead and start your own business. This is the year for you to start to do things, to take action, to feel optimistic, to feel inspired and energized to do these things, to conquer your dreams. And it's like for some of you, I see even recognition. So if you're some sort of type of influencer, or where you need to attract a lot of clients and draw in a lot of people to your services, then I also see that happening for you. Again, I'm honestly seeing a lot of success. This is why I am so excited about this reading. And I mean, it's only pile number one, but I think so far it's one of my favorites. And it's because the energy is very positive in all areas of your life, even with the little challenges that may come upon. It's like you're going to move through these areas of your life in a very beautiful and successful way, okay? And then another thing I want to say too, if some of you are in a place where you are unhappy right now, where you're not pleased with where you're working or how your finances are going, it is time for you to stop dreaming about something better and taking the action. It is time for you to really step into that power and taking that leap of faith. Okay? Think of ideas, or if you have had any thoughts and ideas on how you can bring in additional income. Maybe it's by having a habit, maybe it's by doing something on the side. Go on and do it. Don't be afraid. I'm also feeling some sort of like gift handed to you. So this could be like money, literally just being gifted to you, or this could be like some sort of news, some sort of opportunity. Okay, I feel that strongly. Some sort of opportunity opening up for you. It's like a door. I'm seeing a door opening up for you in terms of business and relationships. Okay, so this could be new partnerships. This could be some sort of new project. Now, with claw and be careful, do not take risk. I think this goes back to what I mentioned in the beginning, that remember what you have learned in terms of career. I mentioned how you are someone that's going to be learning, if you haven't already, to move wisely, to think about decisions before just jumping into them, before just taking on tasks and things of that sort, and really like evaluate certain choices before just jumping in. All right. And it's funny because that actually relates to me. So this pile is probably for me. So make sure to evaluate and be and make decisions wisely. The opportunities feel positive, but you still want to evaluate and make sure that that is what's best for you. And even if you miss out on certain opportunities or certain things, it's okay. There's no need to dwell on the past. There's no need to, like, oh my God, I missed out on that thing. There's plenty of more opportunities that will be coming in for you with the King of Pentacles here, right? Wow, my dear pile number one, what a beautiful and powerful reading. I really enjoy this energy for you. I am sending you the highest form of fortune, love, abundance to you right now, and healing, of course, as there's some healing that needs to take place. Thank you so much for allowing me to bring this divine guidance to you. Please do give this video a thumbs up and also subscribe so that we can stay connected and I can bring insight and guidance to you through your life journey as we embark and grow together. All right, and I will see you in the next reading. See you. Hello, pile number 2. Welcome to your divine 2024 reading and insight into your personal romantic, and career/finance life. Wow. I'm really excited about diving into each area for the year of 2020 and seeing what is coming up for you. What experiences, challenges, perhaps lessons, blessings, good times, funny times await you in this new year. All right, this is quite exciting, to be honest with you, because this is so detailed, and I'm already seeing a theme here for you, to be honest. So let's go ahead and go over your oracle cards to start off with. So for starters, over here, you have, I forgive those who have harmed me in my past and peacefully detach from them. You also picked the crystal card, so that's beautiful. A lot of healing energy is what I'm seeing for you. And over here, with your tea leaf cards, you have diamond. You'll be receiving or giving a precious gift. You also have bear, danger, especially in money matters. You have bell, announcement, and last but not least, you have the month of November, fall time. Okay, so there was an extra card that came out for you, which is the King of Swords. I'm not able to fit it anywhere because these cards have taken up all of the space, so we're just going to place it down here just so that it's somewhat still in the picture, but we still have room for all of the other cards. All right, my beautiful pile number 2, beautiful friend. Okay, so we're going to start off in order. We're going to go into your personal growth and development, just your personal self, and then we're going to dive into your love life, and last but not least, your career, your finances. So in terms of your personal development for the year 2024, to be honest with you, and to start off, I'm sensing a lot of healing coming in for you, okay? A lot of healing around your mental and emotional aspect, okay? Because one thing's for starters, and before I begin, also let me mention, please keep in mind that this is a future reading. So of course, a lot of things may not resonate right now as they haven't even happened yet. So please do keep that in mind. Some things may resonate as this could be energy that you're still carrying over to the next year and so on. I'm seeing here that when it comes to your way of thinking, to your thoughts and your mental health, there's definitely some healing that could take place, specifically with feeling stagnant, feeling stuck, being indecisive, or being unable to make decisions that you need to make. It's like wanting to move forward, but in a way feeling like you're not able to, feeling like you're trapped, when in reality, the only reason that you feel trapped or you feel like you can't do something is only because of your way of thinking. All right. So I do see that for 2024, all this fear or anxiety, stress, overwhelming feeling, mental overload that you could be having is going to start dissolving away. At least I want to say for the mid of the year, all right? For the mid of the year or so. And of course, the timing is going to be different for everyone. So let's just say for some time of the year, this is going to dissolve away in the sense that you're going to focus more on your mental health and your emotional health, meaning that you are going to go into introspection. You're going to need to take time to perhaps meditate, to relax, to let go, to just observe your thoughts and not feed into them, okay? I see you perhaps working on your faith, taking time to be by yourself so that you can think clearly. And I see you walking away from a certain way of thinking. So if this is making sense now, just know that in 2024, you'll be able to think more clearly and you'll be able to walk away from this negative way of thinking. Or if it starts to happen in 2024, where you start being doubtful, your mental load gets heavier and heavier, there is going to be a point where you're going to say, you know what, no more. I'm going to get up and walk away. You're going to keep moving forward. You're going to keep expanding. I do see you feeling somewhat unfulfilled or a bit of a void in your life in a personal matter. So this could be maybe like, for example, maybe you'll be doubting yourself in the sense of like what you're able or capable of achieving. Like, let's say you have a personal goal you want to reach. Maybe you no longer want to spend as much time on social media. Maybe you want to change your diet around. Maybe you want to join the gym. Maybe you want to start writing a book or start some sort of project, but you keep procrastinating. You keep doubting yourself. You keep having negative thoughts. Maybe it's about your confidence, the way you feel about yourself, the way you look at yourself. If you feel beautiful, if you feel handsome, if you feel, confident in yourself, whatever it is, it's going to be specific for everyone in specific, right? Because this is a general reading, but whatever it is, I'm just giving examples here. I see you finally sort of hitting a point where like, you know what, enough. I can't continue to be thinking this way. I can't continue to be feeling this way. I no longer want to keep myself in this lump or like this downgraded way of thinking and living. So you're going to get up and you're going to walk away from the way that you're feeling and thinking. You're going to take that time for yourself to relax, to unwind, to let go, to heal with the healing that's coming in. And you're going to start working on yourself, part number 2. I see you really spending time focusing on you, on the parts of you that you need to change. And I really, really love that for you. I see you putting in the work necessary. I see you being committed and dedicated to you. This could be like focusing on your self-image, like finally joining the gym or doing affirmations to boost your confidence or finally changing your diet, like whatever it is. I see you really focusing on the small details and the things that make you happier, more fulfilled. Like I see this person's working on something, right? And that is what you're going to be doing so that you can level up. Oof, and look at that. So we have this card and then we have the Knight of Pentacles. And the Knight, obviously, somebody very assured of themselves, somebody confident, wise, and without any doubts. They have matured, okay? And that is what I see for you. And even if at times, this is going to feel a bit challenging for you to do, I do see that you may struggle in being consistent. I'm not going to lie here, but you are going to be reaching a whole new level of maturity when it comes to the way that you look at yourself, the way that you feel about yourself on a personal level, okay, towards those personal goals. I do see you reaching certain goals that you have and being successful at them, but at the same time, there's parts of you that is still going to be contemplating. I almost see you in these two energies where you're trying to become a better version of yourself, right? Like the 2.0 version of you and then your 1.0 version of you. So you're going to be battling. Oh my goodness. Okay, this is making a lot of sense now. You're going to be battling between your old self and your new self. For example, let's say that you smoke cigarettes and you want to stop. Or let's say that you drink more than what you wish to be consuming alcohol. And you might battle for a while creating these new habits, okay? Let's say creating the new habit of going to the gym consistently. You may battle where you go back to your old habits and then you go back to the good habits and vice versa, creating this new you, the better version of you, which is completely normal, beautiful friend. Let me tell you right now, that is completely normal. When you are transitioning and becoming your best self, it's not going to be a linear line. It's not going to be like, oh, I'm this person and I'm just going to jump into being this person. No, it takes time. It takes dedication, which is the most important thing that you're going to be doing. So when these doubts arise, which they will, and I want to be clear with this so that you hopefully remember this, remember my voice, remember my message, and remember this guidance that is coming through right now. When these doubts arise because you have 2 of Wands and 2 of swords here, which represent uncertainty or questioning or being back and forth or not seeing things clearly. When that happens and you're in doubt, please, please, my beautiful friend, remember that it's simply a journey. It is the progress. It is part of who you are becoming. Just because one day you do good and the next you go back to your old habits does not mean that you should stop. It does not mean that you should give up. It does not mean that you're failing. It only means that you keep going. And I tell you this from personal experience. And as a matter of fact, with the card here, Diamond, you'll be receiving or giving a precious gift. I'm strongly feeling that you are going to be receiving a precious gift, the gift of abundance, the gift of a better life, even in the sense that, you know, everything that you're going to go through on a personal level in 2024 is going to be molding who you're actually meant to be, or who you have always been meant to be in this lifetime. Okay, it's a progress. It's step by step, one foot in front of the other. Okay, so please remember that. Remember to be patient with yourself, to be compassionate of yourself as you grow and evolve. And I'm also seeing here that you may be faced with a certain dilemma. There's a situation that you're going to be really conflicted about. So when this comes up, remember your past lessons. Remember everything that you have gone through to make a better decision when this conflict or this decision comes up. Remember your karmic lessons, all right? Remember everything you've been through and make your decision from a wise place. The other thing I want to mention when it comes to your personal development is there's a lot of synchronicities, right? There's a lot of symbolism. For example, you have 8, okay? So the 8 of Cups, 8 of Pentacles, and then the 2 of Wands and the 2 of Swords. So there's a lot of like repeated numbers here. That lets me know two things. Something about timing, and you do have the month of November here, which I'm feeling more so like the fall time, all right? So like sometime in August to November, those are going to be very significant months for you. And even with 2 and 2 equals 4, and then 4 plus 4 equals 8. That's the way that I'm putting it, but you know, it's a synchronicity either way. And that just feels to be significant. The other thing that I'm feeling with these numbers is angel numbers. So I feel like you're going to be very, very supported and guided by your guides and angels at this time. So just know that you're not going to be alone in this journey. All right. And again, a lot of healing. I'm just seeing a lot of healing. This is why you have the crystal card, because crystals are wonderful and powerful healing divination tools to assist in your healing, right? That's what crystals are for. They have healing energy. So perhaps maybe get yourself a crystal. You actually have diamond here too, again. So there's a lot of crystal synchronicity as well. See, there's a lot of synchronicities in your reading. Oh my goodness. This is beautiful. So you may also start to notice a lot of synchronicities during this time of your life. A lot of repeated numbers, songs, birds, butterflies, things like that. So pay attention to how your angels and guides are going to be reminding you that you're not alone and that you're in the right path. Wow. All right. Beautiful pile number 2. Let's go ahead and dive into your relationship and love life. All right, my beautiful pile number 2. How exciting. All right, so I just dived deeper into the energy that is there for you in terms of love and romantic proposals. And I'm very, very excited for you because it feels to be more optimistic, more positive and exciting, to be honest with you. I feel a lot of excitement right now. And I think this is where oh my God, everything is like clicking together as I tap deeper and deeper into the energy. So with the bell announcement, this is what that is about. All right. That is the energy that is for you in terms of love and relationship, is the announcement. You're definitely going to be having some sort of announcement, because I'm feeling that there will be deeper connection for you. Deeper commitment and connection. Could be connection as well, of course. because I'm feeling soulmate energy. You have the Lovers, which is literally the soulmate card. It's meeting your other half. It's being fully emotionally and mentally and personally and in all aspects being met by that other person halfway on those things that you desire. Okay, it's everything that you want and more. And with the announcement card here with the tea leaf, I'm feeling like for those of you that are single, I see you entering a connection, a relationship that is very fulfilling. And I say fulfilling specifically because of the cup cards, but also very driven, very exciting, very fun, very childlike as well, because we also have one cards here, right? So what I feel is, for those of you that are single, there could be some new proposal, right? With the Knight of Cups, this is representing someone coming in to literally swift you up your feet. There's going to be a lot of attraction and affection and charming energy, okay? And if you're in a relationship, this just means deeper commitment. I mean, this is screaming deep commitment. So this could be like making that next commitment, getting married, having a baby shower, moving into a new house, moving in together. That is what I'm feeling here. And it feels to be positive. Again, it feels to be fun. This could be whether you're in a relationship or not, doesn't matter. This is telling me that this is going to be a more long-term and stable relationship. I'm feeling like this is going to be someone who is kind, compassionate, wise, and more mature, because there's a lot of like, you have the king and knight and another king card. So those are more mature energy versus like the page or, the younger cards. That sort of represents their age and the energy that they carry. I'm also seeing that this person could be very supportive of you in terms of those personal challenges and struggles that you're going to have. They're going to be supporting you and assisting you to heal and move forward, to believe in yourself. It's like they're going to be your little cheerleader in a way. But at the same time, he also likes to be with someone who is independent. And I feel like you are in your own ways. It's just that when it comes to where you will be on a personal level, they're going to help you rediscover yourself, if that makes sense. They're also going to be, and of course, since this is a general reading, this is why I'm picking up on different energy, because you have the King of Cups and King of Wands, which is a bit of different energy. Like I was mentioning, the King of Cups is more so that genuine, empathetic, kind, sensitive energy. And then the King of Wands is a little bit different. Sometimes it can be a little bit hot-headed, energetic, funny, also charming, and still some of the same qualities that the cups have. But this person is a little bit more like outgoing and hot-tempered a little bit. Oh, sorry. And likes to take control, likes to be more of like that masculine energy, if you will. Perhaps their emotions are a little bit stronger, but either the case, right? It doesn't matter if this person embodies this energy or that energy. There's still someone good for you, is the point. It feels like this is still more of a soulmate connection. He will be more protective of you, is what I want to say. This person's more like of a protector and like, whoa, and spontaneous and adventurous, but still about his business and still about you. And if you're single, when you meet this person, I feel that you will be ready for them. Even if you have things going on a personal level, I feel like once you connect and once you get to know this person, whether you are ready or not, you're going to be ready for them. You're going to allow them in because things will feel so right with them. And if you're in a relationship, again, I just really see this as being more commitment in your current relationship. I see you doing things with your partner that perhaps you haven't done before. You guys could be traveling. You guys, again, could be having a baby and so on. This is why you have the bell with announcement. It's some sort of announcement. And, the bells also reminds me of weddings. So for some of you, it could be that you're literally going to be getting married. What exciting times. Oh my goodness. A lot of joyful, fulfilling times here. Again, this is going to be a very strong connection with this person. I'm feeling soulmate by even like twin flame energy as well. There's going to be a lot of attraction. I would say even like sensual attraction with this person. A lot of spark. Oh my God, I love this. Wow. I would say that in terms of relationships, things should be going quite smoothly for you, my dear friend. All right, now we will be diving into your career/finances. Wow. Oh my God, that is so beautiful. All right. So off the bat, the first thing I noticed is the Ace of Pentacles. How freaking beautiful. I mean, there's no better way to begin your reading than with the Ace of Pentacles. And I love how you had the Ace of Wands and Ace of Pentacles in these two, because the Ace is always about new beginnings and fresh starts and feeling inspired and, being filled with ideas and a new sense of renewal in that certain area. Okay, so with your finances or your work, your career area, I'm seeing that as well. A new sense of belonging, a new sense of stability. When it comes to that, this could represent for some of you building or starting something new. This could be your own business. This could be moving up to the next level in your career right now, the next position. And this also just simply represents stability. So in terms of finances, I see you becoming more stable in 2024, pile number 2. So if you're having doubts or questioning about your finances this year, then 2024 is going to bring some breakthroughs, is what I'm feeling. And as you move out throughout the year, I'm seeing here that your business will get stronger, your career, your finances are gonna get, okay, now I'm understanding. Yeah, things are just going to get a lot more stable and stronger for you. Okay, this is very freaking interesting. This is really interesting. You have a lot of sword cards, specifically towards the end of the reading in terms of your career. I'm saying here that in 2024, you're being encouraged to be more daring, to master your emotions and your doubts. And I see how this could tie in with your personal development as well. Your personal development is going to intertwine with your career and your finances, okay? You're going to be having wonderful opportunities, pile number 2. Not just in terms of relationships, but your career as well. So your angels are saying right now, take control of your emotions and your thoughts, all right? Remember that you have the skills, you have the potential, and you just need to be brave and believe in yourself. So don't allow fear or the fear of failure to hold you back from doing what you need to do, or from stepping into the next role. Like if you want that promotion, go for it. If you want to start your own business, go for it. This is your time. But really, especially with the Ace of Pentacles, new beginnings, new opportunities. Make yourself known, okay? And I'm seeing some sort of big change happening, specifically with the Knight of Swords literally sitting right in the center of your reading pile number 2. I mean, you literally have 3 cards here and 3 cards here, right? And you are one of the few that had, or not of the few, the only pile today that had an extra card like this that were barely able to fit in your reading. And you have literally the Knight of Swords right in the middle, which is all about big changes and opportunities, all right? This is about seizing your moment. So if you look at this person, they're ready. They're they have the sword in their hand and their horse is moving really fast, and they're like, come on, let's go. Like they're ready to seize the moment and to go against the current and against the flow fearlessly, boldly. You know, oof, I love this. I love that energy because I feel like this is the energy that you could definitely be possessing and embodying. This is the time that you want to jump in. This is a time where you want to be, in a way, impulsive. Impulsive towards your goal, impulsive towards taking actions, okay? Forward thinking, planning for the future. This is a time for you to really tap into your drive and your determination, okay? And I do see you doing that. Being courageous and going after what you want, like being truly sure. Don't doubt it. Don't question it too much. Don't overthink it. And more saying, okay, I'm going to get it. I'm going to grasp it. I'm going to take it all. I'm going to run with it. You need to understand, my beautiful friend, that you are much more intelligent and ambitious and full of bright ideas than you realize, perhaps. You have a big dream, all right? And I see you being incredibly successful, especially in this career area. But I do see you taking action, though. Now, the only thing that I'm seeing here with that is that you are or may be hitting a bump. And I want to be very honest and very clear because I want you to remember the messages and the guidance that is coming through so that when these things come up, you can hopefully maybe even refer back to this message or remember it as you're going through it. I do see you hitting somewhat of a bump, but that's literally what it feels like. It just feels like a little bump. And it's interesting because even on the Page of Swords card here, you see like a little bump here where he's standing, like it's more elevated, right? The ground is a little bit more upwards, right? And it's a bump and he's standing on the bump. So that is literally what I see for you. It's like you're finally going to be taking action. You're going to go forward. You're going to be encountered with a bit of a lesson, a bit of a bump. And it's not a big one. You can see that here. So this may sort of like slow things down a bit. That's really all that I'm seeing from this bump. It's more so that things will sort of slow down. So you're going to be ready to take action and go forward with something or take on that new position, take on your new job. And then things might sort of slow down a bit. But that doesn't mean anything in the sense that that doesn't mean that you should be giving up. It doesn't mean that oh my God, things didn't go as planned and now everything's going bad. No, not at all. Because look at this. You have the star followed right next to the Page of Swords, followed right after the bump. And this is beautiful because the star represents basically the sun after the storm, right? So when it's raining and it's stormy and you can't see anything and you're in the chaos or the middle of the destruction, then the sun comes out and you feel hopeful again. You feel alive again. You feel inspired. You feel a sense of renewal and direction. So that is exactly what is. I love that. Oh my God, pile number 2. Literally, I mean, look at that. So you have the star right after this card. And so that tells me that whatever little challenges, whatever little lessons, bump in the road, whatever it is, if things start to slow down, if you start to kind of doubt or question a little bit, just know that you're still heading in the right direction. It doesn't mean you made the wrong decision. It doesn't mean that you made the wrong choice. You're simply having a bumpy start perhaps. And you can certainly keep looking forward towards the future because you have the star, meaning that everything will clear up. Everything will be in your favor. And you're going to come out of this with a new sense of understanding. Perhaps this is actually going to teach you something that is actually going to assist you in your growth when it comes to your finances in your career, right? Last but not least, what confirms that message? And I love when spirit does this. I love when they work this way, just confirming things even more. You also have the King of Swords followed by all of that, which I feel like it's a way of confirming that message. And what I'm saying for this is more clarity, all right? Being more mature. Again, learning some sort of lesson through this that you needed to learn. Oh, transformation. Look at the butterflies here. And butterflies represent transformation, good transformation, right? I think that you're going to be learning how to be a little bit more logical about things instead of just emotional or being irrational. It's like this little bump is going to teach you to handle things in a more practical way, okay? Wow, this is really, really beautiful, my beautiful friend. I think that you're definitely going to have a really good year in 2024, even with the little bumps and lessons and healing that's going to come in. That is all part of the journey. All in all, I think you're going to be moving in the right direction instead of going backwards or steering off. Like, I feel like you're still heading to the right place. So I love that. I really, really love this for you. Oh my goodness, pile number 2. I almost forgot your Archangel card message. So for each of the piles, I am pulling a card from the Archangel deck, Archangel Michael deck, and I did your reading already, but I had to go back and add your message. We have to add in the message. I cannot forget that. So I went ahead and pulled your card by calling in Archangel Michael, and this is the card that you received. You have trust the guidance you're receiving. Archangel Uriel has blessed you with brilliant epiphany. I am also present to clear away your worries so you can trust your divine guidance. Oh my goodness, this is so beautiful. And this actually resonated with your reading a whole lot. Even though we're doing this backwards, where I'm bringing out the guidance after the reading and not before, this really makes sense with your reading. And I love it because as this card says, it simply says, trust the guidance that you're receiving. So all synchronicities, all signs, all repeated numbers, songs, birds, people, messages, whatever it is that you are receiving, the signs that you're receiving from, the divine, from God, from your angels, pay attention to that, okay? Because they're guiding you. They're guiding you. It's sort of like leaving hints like, hey, this is what you should do. This is where you should be. And I love that. And then the other thing is, it's that you have been blessed with a brilliant epiphany, sorry. Meaning that you're going to have some sort of idea or download or like something that's going to spark within you on what you should do or something you should take action on. So don't allow fear and doubt to get in the way. Don't allow that to overtake that. And welcome in the healing energy that your angels are sending you to clear away your worries, all right? So that you can trust in this guidance. Wow. All right, pile number 2. That was your message. Thank you so much for listening. And I hope that you enjoyed the reading. Kisses. My dear friend, that concludes your reading for 2024. I hope that you enjoyed it as much as I did. Thank you so much for allowing me to connect with your divine energy, your beautiful, warm energy. Please do give this video a thumbs up as that helps my channel grow, and subscribe so that we can stay connected and grow and expand in this journey together. All right, my love, sending you so much abundant healing energy. Much love, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye. Hello, beautiful pile number 3. Welcome to your divine reading, your 2024 forecast reading. Okay. I'm very intrigued to dive in and see what this new year is bringing in for you in terms of personal development, relationships, career, and finance. All right. So before we begin, my beautiful friend, I have picked out a card from the Archangel Michael deck. So this is just a bit of a message, a special message from Archangel Michael for you. And this is just like an overall energy message for you from him or her, however you see Archangel Michael. And basically the card says, stay the course. Don't panic. You're not on the wrong path. You're just having a bumpy start. Learn from your experiences and keep going. Oh my goodness. Pile number 3. Let me tell you something. This is my favorite card from this deck. And I'm going to go ahead and put that away because we don't have any space here to lay that. But I just want to say this is my favorite card ever. I've gotten that card myself a few times, specifically when I made a big transition in my life. And basically what this card is saying is that you're not in the wrong path. All right. It may feel like things are not going your way. Perhaps you're having a bumpy start, and it may feel like, okay, what's going on? Did I make the right decision? You might start to doubt a little bit, but just know that this is only meant to teach you something that is later on going to help you in your journey. Please keep that in mind, because it's actually a very powerful message when you really think about it. And you'll see why once you move forward, once you're able to see how this actually ended up serving you in your journey. Okay, so let's go ahead and dive into your reading, beginning with the personal aspect. So, on a personal aspect, I'm seeing some sort of new beginning, okay? Because for starters, not only do you have the Ace of Cups, but you have the Ace of Cups starting the reading. Like, it was the very first card that came out for you, and it's the first card of the cards. So that does tell me that you are going to be embarking on some sort of new journey, especially on a personal level. Okay, I feel that what that's saying is that you're going to be stepping more into your individuality. So just like this card says here, and actually, I'm sorry, I didn't even go over your oracle cards. Oh my goodness. Okay, so let's retrace back just a little bit. Let's go over your oracle cards. So the first one that you have is, I embrace my unique individuality. And you have connect with nature. Okay, connect with nature. You have over here with the tea leaves, you have bowl, plenty of material things, mice, discord among friends or family, forest, mudded, unclear thinking, and you have kite, vacation. Interesting. Okay. So back to the personal, since that is what we're starting off with. I feel like you're really going to be stepping into who you are as an individual. Okay, so this means figuring out who you are and what is your place in this world. Starting off, I feel like in 2024, you're going to become more disciplined. You're going to become more structured in your life with yourself over your personal goals. And your personal goals, of course, will look different for everyone. But it could be such as, being more consistent at the gym, eating better, believing in yourself, building stronger self-esteem, building more confidence, dressing differently, whatever it is, right? But I see you embodying these qualities for more, becoming more mature, emotionally, mentally, and just stepping into your power more. However, before you're able to get there, beautiful pile number 3, before you get to that phase of your life, I see that you first are going to have to go through some lessons that are going to lead you there, which makes a lot of sense with stay the course. It makes a lot of sense. And this is, I think, where you perhaps could feel doubt and worried or concerned, because you have the moon as well. And the moon often brings up certain things that are buried deep within, things in your subconscious mind, things that, may appear one way, but they're actually not, seeing things for what they are. And that's what I see for you. There are things that are going to be coming up for you, not just in your physical life, like actual challenges or sort of like bumps in the road, but also like things from within on an emotional and mental level. So this could look like wounds from the past, challenges in relationships, limiting beliefs, and etc. However, this is the beautiful part of it. Beautiful part number 3 is that these things are going to come up so that you can move forward from them, so that you can release them, so that you can heal from them. All right. And the reason that I say that is because during this time, you may be a bit of You may be thinking cloudedly. This is why you have mudded, unclear thinking. I feel like this applies to your personal, where you're not going to be thinking clearly. You're going to be doubting. So please remember this message. Please remember this insight, that when those things arise, they're there for you to heal them. They're there for you to observe them, not to embody them, not for you to feel overwhelmed, not for you to feel like you can't keep going and this is too much for you to handle. No, because look at this here. You have the Nine of Pentacles, which is a beautiful card. I mean, look at the yellows, which represent your solar plexus. Your solar plexus is all about your willpower, your confidence. It represents sun energy, feeling hopeful. Ooh, and even here on the moon, you also have the sun. It's representing inspiration and feeling optimistic, okay? And what I see here is that once you're able to keep going, because this is the biggest message here, is keep going no matter what. And it actually came up on this card as well. Oh, and there's also the sun in this one. Oh my goodness. Do you see how everything is just clicking together? You also have the sun in this one too. There's that yellow color that I was talking about. Even the orange with your sacral chakra, okay? Creativity, connection to yourself. And even with this one, stay the course, okay? And you see here with the Ten of Wands, this person, yes, they're feeling overwhelmed. Yes, they have a lot in their hands, that perhaps more than what they could hold, or so they think, but they're still going. They're not stopping. They're not on their knees. They're not on the floor. They're still walking, and they're actively walking. You see how he's about to lift up his foot to put on the next? And not just that, you can see down the line that there's a village, like he's finally arriving to his destination. I'm sorry, when I get excited I start to mumble upon my words because I get so excited, because that is what I see for you. It's like you may get to the verge of giving up. You may get to the verge of like, all right, this is too much to deal. This is too much healing. This is too much I have to face. And of course, most people prefer not to face their inner wounds and traumas and all of that, all of those things, but you're not. You're gonna keep going, and then you're gonna reach this. And I love that this card came out the way that they did, because you see this person walking, and they're walking towards like the Nine of Pentacles to this card. And this card is all about feeling independent, okay? Being free, having security, stability, feeling confident. So that is what I see for you on a personal level, my dear, beautiful friend. Wow, that's beautiful. Okay. Yeah, this is really beautiful, because there's definitely growth that's going to be happening. All right. All in all, there will be growth in you. Also, let me say, it is very important during this time specifically that you stay grounded. Okay, my friend, please spend time in nature, whether that's outside, whether that's hugging a tree, laying on the grass. Don't be afraid. Go ahead and do it. The benefits are much more worth it than what people may say, or how, you know, maybe you might feel silly. Do it. Spend time outside. Sit down, plant your feet barefooted, feel the ground beneath you, and ground yourself, okay? That's going to really help with your energy in this time of uncertainty, of this time of worry or questioning, okay? All right, let's go ahead and dive into your relationship aspect. Okay, my beautiful friend. Wow, what an interesting energy in terms of love and relationships for you. And I feel like this is where the mice comes in with discord among friends or family. For sure, there will be, to be completely honest with you, my beautiful pile number 3, there is going to be some sort of disagreement, turbulence, challenges, even breakup I'm feeling for some of you in terms of relationships. So if you are in a relationship at this time, you could be experiencing some sort of turbulence in 2024. And one that feels quite serious, all right? At least for some time it will be. If you're single and you're dating, then this means that you could be encountering challenging situationships, or you could be finding yourself in temporary connections instead of like solid connections for some time of the year, because this isn't the energy like that I'm feeling forever. Specifically with the last two cards that came out, these are very powerful and positive cards that came out, and I'll explain a little bit more of why I say that in a moment. Let's dive a little bit more into this, okay? With this connection, and of course this applies to you whether you're in a relationship or not, just take it as it resonates. And of course, not everything is going to resonate because this is a future reading, meaning that it hasn't happened just yet. However, I feel that this connection started off, or is going to start off, very sparkly, in the sense that there's going to be a spark. You're going to feel a strong connection to this person. It's going to be fun, adventurous. Perhaps this person makes you laugh. Perhaps you feel a strong connection, whether it's physically, a strong attraction, whatever it is. It's going to start off fast, or it's going to start off like, woof, oh my God, you're my person. Let's get together. Let's do this. This is great. And you're going to kick it off, right? Like you're going to kick it off since you meet, is what I want to say. However, I see some turbulence happening in the sense that there may be disagreements, or there may be differences that at the time you're not going to be able to work through. So let's say that you're in a relationship right now. It could be that things are not so bad right now, and you feel great with this person. Even if there's little differences, for now you're sort of like overseeing them, and eventually I feel like you guys are going to hit this point where a big change is going to come in. So this is why you have the Death card. The Death just represents the end of something and the birth of something else. Or, you know, it's not always just the end. It could be a temporary end. This is a general reading, so keep that in mind. But basically, I'm saying that things will need to change, okay? Or things are going to change whether you want them to or not. The Death card can also represent that it's time to walk away from something. And again, this relationship feels to be very like promising. You know, it feels to have potential. It feels like you could actually build something with this person, all right? So that's going to be really conflicting for you. That could create a lot of doubt and just uncertainty, not knowing what decision to take, because it's like, oh my God, this person has this, has that, there's the potential there, but how do I actually feel? Am I fulfilled? Am I not fulfilled? Because you also have the Eight of Cups, which is all about moving forward and leaving something behind. As you can see here, the bear is walking away and it's facing its back on the cups, and then this cup is falling down, which represents not feeling emotionally fulfilled, no longer feeling happy, and so deciding to move forward and leave it behind. So I'm not gonna lie here, I am feeling some breakup or separation energy here. So for some of you, this does represent leaving behind something, even if it's long term or temporarily. That's going to be different for different people, since it's a general reading. And if you're single, again, it just represents sort of like on and on energy, where you could be in a situationship with someone where you're not official and like you're together but you're not, you kind of mess with each other, you don't, and so on. So please keep that in mind. And things with this person are going to be just a little bit all over the place. I feel like for some of you, okay, for some of you, it could be a little bit all over the place, because it's like, it's going to be confusing, because it's like they're going to have these qualities that you like and you feel like, oh my God, you're the one. For example, they're going to have qualities like, okay, they like to cook, or they like to spend time outside just like you do, or they're into children and you have children. But then they have another aspect of them that just isn't going to align with you, okay? That you just sort of can't oversee. For example, maybe they're not the best communicator. Maybe they're not empathetic enough of your feelings and of your perspective and the way that you feel. So that in the long term is going to affect the connection, causing you to want to walk away. Okay. Regardless of that, regardless of what ends up happening, because something that is very clear here, to be completely honest with you about the outcome, is that it's really going to depend on you and that person. it's really going to be about whether or not you and your partner are both willing to embrace the differences, the transformation, and put in the work necessary for the relationship to work. All right. But whatever the outcome is, whether you stay or you go, I see for some of you, you're going to be leaving. That is very clear. And I see for some of you with the Innocence of Pentacles, you're going to decide to stay and actually become stronger, actually become even more stable, more secure after this. Okay. And with the Death card too, it's like, the death also brings the type of change that is necessary in order for us to grow and become stronger and better. So again, if you decide to stay, I see that happening. But if you decide to go, I also see that happening. And the reason that I know that is because you have the Sun and the Three of Cups. And the Sun, oh my goodness, I love the Sun. The Sun is all about hope, inspiration, optimism, looking forward to the future, not questioning, not doubting, and just feeling very joyful, to be honest with you. Think about the Sun, right? Everybody loves the Sun. The Sun is very positive, feeling open again. So even if you go through this hard time, and yes, that'll come with healing. That'll come, perhaps this is where your personal also ties in. Now that I'm thinking about it, is that you're going to go through this turbulence, you're going to go through this healing, but whatever the case, you're going to be you're going to be feeling enthusiastic again. Okay. It's not like your life is going to go downhill from there. No, that is not the case. And another thing that I'm seeing with the Sun here too, to be honest with you, because the Sun also shines its light in the darkness, right? So the other thing that I'm being told with this by your angels is that the truth will come up, because this is the card of the truth. So if you have been a victim of lies and deception, for example, from this person, that will come to the light. And it's crazy because you also have this moon up here, and the moon is the same thing, it's bringing things to the surface, right? So with the Sun, it's like you're going to be finding out, like, if somebody has been not being honest and truthful, you're going to be finding out. But then you have the Three of Cups, which is all about celebrations. This is something that is going to set you free one way or the other. All right. It's going to set you free because I see you celebrating. I see you feeling content. I see you hanging with friends, celebrating some sort of achievement, some sort of something. So I feel like in turn, it's going to serve you no matter what. Of course, a lot of times when we're going through certain lessons, it does not feel that way, but we need to learn how to look at things that way, because that's truly what they're there for. That is what lessons are there for, is to teach us. Okay. Wow. Interesting. Please remember, my beautiful pile number 3, that this is about transformation for you. And it's going to be a great transformation. And again, it's so beautiful because I feel like this card just goes so well with your reading. Oh my God. Like, honestly, I haven't even gotten to the career part yet, but I feel like this card is going to go with each and every single area of your life. Like the other piles, the message, the archangel message did resonate, but it resonated like maybe more so with a certain area. But for you, I feel like it goes with your personal, with your relationship and your career as well. Let's go ahead and find out. Let's move into your career and finances. Okay. Pile number 3. So as far as your career, okay, I'm going to be very transparent. I like to be honest so that you can properly prepare and know what to expect, okay? I am seeing a bit more of challenges when it comes to your career. I'm going to be completely honest. These aren't the most positive cards or positive energy coming in. However, before I dive into what you're going to be learning and, the other side of this, let me also tell you, this is going to, just like in relationship, just like in your personal, there is a greater lesson, a greater blessing, sort of like a blessing in disguise coming out of this. This in turn is going to push you into reflecting and going inwards and working on yourself, working on the things that you need to fix in order to advance, in order to keep moving forward, which is always a good thing. And to be honest with you, in reality, that is what we're here for. We are here in this life experience to have an experiences through life, through people, through things, through challenges. So what I mean by this is, I feel like you're going to be overwhelmed. Okay, you could be feeling quite defeated. I'm not going to, I don't want to sugarcoat it. And I'm sorry to say these things because it's not the best energy here when it comes in terms to your career, for at least for some time of the year, because it's not going to be like this the entire year. But I see here that you're going to have some troubles around your finances. All right. And I feel like you're going to be employed. So if some of you are questioning whether or not, like, oh, am I going to have a job? I do feel like you're going to have a job, but it's just, number one, it could be that maybe you're not fulfilled in the job that you're in, or you could be having problems with your coworkers and things of that sort, because I see some deceiving, or like not mean, that's not the word I want to use. Some like when people kind of take advantage of you a little bit type of energy. So this could be like your boss just, making you work longer hours, or not being as understanding, your coworkers not being the best, or something like that. But I see you just contemplating, being a little bit concerned and doubtful and feeling unhappy about your career. So this tells me that perhaps it's maybe because you need to change careers, but you're not taking that step. You're not leaving that job, maybe because you're comfortable there, maybe because you've been there for a long time. And so it could be that the universe, that God, is going to be pushing you into leaving this behind and starting something new. And that could very much be the case, because you have the hermit here, and the hermit is all about isolating. The hermit is all about introspection, going within, evaluating yourself. And also, even on a spiritual level, just reflecting, like, okay, what am I doing with my life? Where am I headed? What is my purpose here? What can I do that actually fulfills me? And that's actually what I'm seeing for you, power number 3. And that's a good thing. That is a very good thing. I went through something very similar, and it led me to what I'm doing today. And I'm so grateful for that. Even if at the time I did not feel like it. I do seeing you fighting your last corner and feeling like giving up, feeling like, what am I doing? And just not knowing what to do, being a bit indecisive. But it's like you're not going to accept it at first. You might feel like, I don't want to see this for what it is, because you see this person here, she has the veils over her eyes, and she's not seeing what she needs to do. She's just sitting there with the veil over her eyes and crossing the swords, not making a decision, feeling stagnant, feeling stale. And that's what I see for you. You're going to feel very stale, like there's no movement, and you're stuck. When you're not going to be stuck. You just need to take the veil off your eyes, get up, and walk away, literally. And that is all that you need to do. And so I see, this is what, I laugh because the universe, or God, whoever you believe in, whatever you want to call it, they do this. They do this. And I talk to them as if they were my friends all of the time. And we crack jokes all of the time. And one thing I always say is like, either you learn the easy way or you learn the hard way. And that is the energy that I'm seeing for you, my beautiful friend. It's like you're going to be sort of holding on to this. Again, either because you're used to it, maybe you've been working there for a long time, maybe this is a place that, like, financially does meet your needs, but you're not happy. You're just not fulfilled. It's too much for you. It's not creative. It's not fulfilling, period. That's just what I'm feeling. So things might shift a bit for you to reflect more about what you should be doing. Let's say that you've always wanted to be a singer, or a writer, or you've always wanted to be a painter, or you wanted to teach dance, or whatever it is, right? But you've never pursued that because you think, oh, but how am I going to be successful at that? Maybe you want to have your own business. Maybe you want to be an entrepreneur and be a social influencer, but you're like, oh, but I'm going to be starting from zero. Like, there's no way I could do this. You're going to be doubting yourself. Okay. And I feel like God or the universe is going to be shifting things in order for you to take action on what is actually going to fulfill you, on what is actually going to bring you joy. Because like I say, you learn the easy way or you learn the hard way. And I've learned to just surrender and listen the first time around. However, again, this is going to be a very valuable time and lesson for you. So when this comes up, pile number 3, when you're in this space, remember these words, remember this guidance, that it's not that you are being punished. It's not that everything is against you, that the world's against you. No, it's actually the complete opposite. You're being redirected. You are actually being guided and enlightened, right? They're trying to show you the way. You see this person with the lanyard and they have the light and like, okay, this is where I need to go. And let me focus. Let me go within. That's what's going to happen with you. And then from there, I see you working on it. I see you. And this is so beautiful. And then I love how your reading is ending here with the 8 of Pentacles. This is beautiful, beautiful energy. This is representing you putting in the necessary work. It's basically representing you starting new, some sort of new job, maybe self-employment. Again, I'm feeling a lot of strong energy with you leaving something behind in terms of your career, okay, and starting something new. But it's like you were so scared to do that, and you're going to be pushed to do that, and it's going to be great, okay? So I see you being successful at it. I see you being dedicated and more committed, achieving your goals and thinking about your future, setting the foundation. And with that, I also want you to know that your effort, your hard work will be paying off. It will. And this is why you have vacation. It's sort of like it's going to be the reward of your hard work, of you taking this leap of faith. Pile number 3. Oh my goodness. I feel like you'll finally be able to enjoy everything that you went through, the hard work, the dedication, the time spent, the turbulence that you went through. I really love this for you, my dear friend. I think that things are going to work out for you in the end, one way or the other. Wow. Okay. My beautiful being of love and light, thank you so much for allowing me to bring you this divine guidance for the year of 2024. It is always such a pleasure to be of enlightenment to you. Please do give this video a thumbs up and also subscribe so that we can stay together and grow and walk this journey together, this journey of life and expansion and growth. All right, my love, I am sending you so much healing energy, so much luck, and I will see you in the next reading. Bye. Hello, my beautiful pile number 4. Welcome to your divine 2024 forecast reading. Wow, my beautiful pile number 4. What an energy here. What a time and transition of your life. All right, let's go ahead and dive in. For starters, there's a main theme that I'm noticing with your energy. And this theme, I feel, applies to every area of your life, in your personal, relationships, and career. So if you didn't watch the beginning of the video, I am diving into your personal development and what 2024 holds in terms of the way that you're going to be growing on a personal level, on a soul level. And then we're going to be diving into your relationship or love aspect. And last but not least, your career and finances aspect for 2024. And I'm feeling here a theme of transition, a theme of growth and expansion, but through lessons, okay? Through certain experiences that are going to teach you and align you with a new path, okay? All right. So for starters, my beautiful pile number 4, I have been picking out a card from this deck for each pile. The card is supposed to represent the overall energy for you in 2024. And this deck specifically is from Archangel Michael. So I am calling in Archangel Michael of the highest loving light to connect with you, beautiful soul, watching this video in this perfect time and space. And I kindly ask Archangel Michael, can you please give this amazing person watching this video right now guidance for the year of 2024, please? Overall guidance and energy. Thank you. This is interesting because as I'm shuffling these cards, you know, there are certain cards popping out, and as soon as I feel drawn to them, which normally I'm quick to pull out the card I'm drawn to, but then it's like I get distracted, or not just distracted, I get pulled to a different card like this one. See, like I want to pull this one, I want to pull that one, and I want to pull this one. And that alone is telling me something for you, pile number 4. I feel like you could be, although there's definitely progress and transition happening, I also see sort of like distractions or things limiting and things sort of like, oh, look at this, I want that. But then you're like, oh, look at that, I also want that. Or I could do this, I could do that. Or even maybe thoughts, perhaps. I'm feeling that as well. I feel like your thoughts could be something that's also holding you back a lot, or could be holding you back in the 2024, in the year 2024, excuse me. But let's go ahead and see what comes up, okay? What guidance do we have? All right, we're going to go with this one. All right, so we have... Oh my goodness. Wow, okay, 3-3. This is a blessing in disguise. Be patient and have faith that your angels have this situation under control. What will come is far better than you dared to dream. Wow, pile number 4. I really love this. I really love this card for you, and I think it does go with the energy that I'm feeling for you. Like I said, I feel like I mentioned earlier, it's like there's going to be this massive transition for you in 2024, but it's gonna come with certain lessons or challenges, right? So this is why it's going to be a blessing in disguise, because although it's gonna feel like things are maybe against you in a way where you're going to be questioning, like, okay, why is this happening? It's all going to be to better yourself. It's all going to be working in your favor at the end of the day. Wow. Thank you, Archangel Michael. That was really sweet. All right, let's go ahead and get into the actual energy for you. For starters here, my beautiful friend, when it comes to your personal development on a personal level, let me say this. I feel like you could be going through some sort of awakening, okay? If you're not going through an awakening, you could be going through some sort of realization or reflection, all right? Sort of like where you're self-evaluating and awakening, okay, your life, yourself. So this could look like re-evaluating your habits, the people in your life, the things that you're doing, the direction of your life, just sort of thinking deeper about yourself, where you want to go, what type of people you want to attract, what type of life you want to live, what type of habits you want to have, what type of person you want to be. Sort of like on a personal level, you could be connecting with yourself more. And in 2024, I see that strengthening even more. If you are already on that journey, if not, this is something that's going to start for you. You're going to have an awakening for sure, some sort of awakening, okay? I'm seeing that you're going to become a lot more mature and a lot more intuitive, a lot more in tune with your intuition, your gut feeling. And I'm seeing, honestly, on a personal level, I'm seeing a lot of good, positive and fulfilling things, a lot of good energy here. I mean, you have the 10 of Cups, which is all about fulfillment, feeling like you belong, feeling grounded, feeling like you are stable, feeling like, okay, you know, I'm good. I like where I'm at on a personal level when it comes to who you are. And what I'm saying here is that you are someone that has learned through their karmic lessons, okay? meaning that you have gained an increased level of self-awareness and you have allowed healing to take place in your life, in your personal journey, whether that is in terms of traumas, of shadow work, of, childhood wounds that you will be healing. And I'm sorry, I'm going to speak in terms of 2024. I keep speaking in the present moment now. I don't know why, but since this is a reading intentionally for 2024, I'm going to speak in future tense. So I feel like you're really going to be diving into those aspects of yourself, into a deeper healing, healing things that are very deep in your subconscious mind. And so from that, you're going to be more aware. You're going to be able to use your karmic lessons and make better choices in the future because of these past experiences, because of these past lessons, okay? And again, I really see something about your intuition. So you could be someone that is actually very spiritual, or you have your own connection with the divine, with God of your own that you allowed guidance from, okay? It's like you have a strong sense of faith, I'm seeing here. But there's also emphasis about just, okay, they just gave me this. They just said the word belonging and returning. So returning to yourself. Oh, okay, returning to yourself. So you have the Four of Wands here with the Ten of Cups and then the High Priestess in the middle. This is giving me strong energy in terms of realizing who you are on a spiritual level and personal level, physical level, in the sense of like, it's like you're going to realize who you truly are as a spiritual being, the power that you possess, how you are limitless. You're going to remember your true authentic self, your higher self. Oh, that is what we're talking about here. It's your higher self. And you're going to embody more of those qualities that your higher self has. For example, being more consistent, being more disciplined, having good habits, making good decisions, being in tune with the universe, in sync with the universe. And I'm feeling like you're going to be feeling like you belong with yourself, like you trust yourself. You're going to be having willpower, confidence in yourself, trust in yourself. And wow, this is beautiful energy. I'm seeing a lot of more structure and routine and like you're not going to be playing about yourself. You're really not. You're going to be taking yourself seriously, but in a good way, in a way that you're going to be very dedicated and focused on your self growth. Wow. I love this for you, pound number 4. Let me say I'm very proud of you for taking the necessary action to heal yourself, to work on yourself, to grow as an individual, because I'm seeing here how fulfilled you'll be feeling because of these decisions. Okay. And okay, I'm feeling like this, the crib. Oh, I'm so sorry, power number 4. I completely forgot to go over your oracle cards. I typically go over the oracle cards before I begin the reading. See, that's the interesting part. Your reading is a little different. The energy sort of throwing me at different places. But I will go over your oracle cards. Let me just say what I was about to say with this card here. So you have crib. Okay. And it says birth or conception of a child or enterprise. For me, on a personal matter, I feel like this is applying with your personal development. And I see a birth of you. Again, connecting back to your true self. I see a birth of a new you, of someone that is more in alignment with the things that they desire and want. Oh my God, this is powerful. I really love this for you. This feels very like empowering energy, goddess energy, king energy, with the high priestess and the emperor here. And also you had an extra card. You also had an extra card. It's very like on a throne energy, like you're going to be thriving and being at your highest potential energy, okay? Clear skies, things are going to go your way. You're going to be so successful when it comes to these personal things or goals that you want to reach. I love that. Okay. So really quick, let's go over your oracle cards. I really do apologize for not going over them. Completely slipped my mind because your energy was dragging me into the reading right away. But beautiful pile number 4, you have right. And when I see the card right, this reminds me to journal. This reminds me to express myself through writing specifically. And you also have, I am in control of my thoughts, feelings, and choices, which I feel like is going to be a theme for you in 2024, where you are going to be stepping more into that control, okay? Into having control over your negative thoughts, over your limiting beliefs, and making better choices, choices that align with you, that align with where you want to be. Wow. I'm so proud of you, pile number 4, because you've come a long way. This did not come easy. You're learning this because of everything that you have been through, okay? And then you also have dogs. Let's go ahead and show you these up close at least. I hope I can focus. Come on. Okay. Dogs getting together with friends. You have carriage, a journey, either physical or mental. This one was also really sticking out to me for your reading, and I'll explain why in a little bit. You have crib, which we went over, birth or conception of a child or enterprise. And you have ring. A marriage will take place, either romantic or in business. Interesting. Very, very interesting. That one's very interesting as well, and I'll explain why. So with a journey that says either physical or mental, I feel that this journey is going to be more so in terms of relationships and career for you, okay? So this journey that you're going to go on is more on those terms, on these two areas of your life. I feel like in terms of your personal, you're going to be a bit more grounded, and you're healing and things of like we're always healing. Don't get me wrong. Healing never really ends. But I mean, like, you're going to be a little bit more like stable on that aspect. But when it comes to your relationships and career, perhaps there are some more lessons, journeys, right, that you're going to be embarking on is what I'm feeling. Okay, so let's go ahead and move on to your relationship energy for 2024. All right, this is also very interesting. Number 4. Okay. So in terms of relationships, whether you're single or in a relationship, and I guess right now it's more so if you're in a relationship, but again, this still applies if you're single, and I'll explain why in a little bit. But if you're in a relationship now, or you're going to be getting into a relationship in 2024, I'm seeing here that you're going to get into a relationship that, at least in the beginning, will appear to be very stable, okay? I feel like things are going to be comfortable with this person. It's sort of the type of energy where things are grounded and this person is mature. The relationship is mature. However, I'm not going to lie here. There are several obstacles and challenges that are going to come in this relationship. This is going to be more so of a lesson for you, is what it seems like. So if you're single, it could represent that you're going to meet someone that is going to hold this energy, this lesson for you. And if you're currently in a relationship, this could be some of the lessons that are going to come up for you in 2024. So I'm seeing here that this relationship could be something that is going to last a couple of months. I don't see it seeing short term, like 2 months or 3 months. I think it's going to go on for a bit, or maybe this is someone you've been with for a while. But I'm seeing here that you're going to be tested. You're going to be tested throughout the year. You have the 7 of Wands here, which a lot of times represents challenges coming up. And these challenges can come from either outside sources or outside environment, or even within. For some of you, I'm really feeling this within, in the sense that, for example, let's say that you're with someone that's not really communicative. Let's say that you're someone that doesn't express their emotions the best way. Let's say that there's blame in the relationship. Oh, but you did this. Oh, but you did this. Oh, but you made me feel like that. And so that type of energy of going back and forth. Not gonna lie here, I am sensing a lot of back and forth energy. And so you guys are going to feel under attack with one another. And this is why you have the tiger looking like that, and the wands pointing at the tiger like that. And so the tiger is getting defensive because it feels attacked by these wands, by these sticks, right? And that's how you may be feeling in the relationship. For some time of the year, you'll be feeling like you're being under attack. You'll be feeling trapped as well, because you're going to have a hard time letting go. You're going to be contemplating and undecisive on whether to go or to stay, because there's this love or this connection or this history with this person, but you're feeling under attack. And you're feeling trapped. You're feeling like this is too much, like this is taking a toll on you. This person doesn't understand you. They don't communicate properly, whatever the case may be. And I'm seeing here, it's this energy of like, okay, then you guys decide to try again. Then you decide to take, okay, let's try again. Let's give it all we got. Let's do this. Let's do that. Trying different methods and going for it. But at the same time, it's sort of like you're still faced with these issues because you're not getting to the root of the issues. And I kind of see you guys having a hard time putting your differences aside and coming to a middle ground. And more so, these problems are sort of tearing the relationship apart. I'm not gonna lie. I want to be very honest here because I want you to be prepared for what's coming. And hopefully you'll remember my words, my guidance, these words, so that when these issues and problems arise, you remember to handle them accordingly. Because although you're feeling a bit attacked, or you're feeling, trapped, whether that is because your partner doesn't give you trust, maybe there was infidelity, maybe there was lying, maybe this person doesn't, appreciate you the way they, whatever it is, whatever difference is, maybe that person is dealing with their own personal issues, trauma, and it shows up in their relationship. You also have the Six of Wands, and the Six of Wands is a very positive card. This is why I'm saying there's a lot of ups and downs in this connection. I'm not gonna lie. There's going to be a lot of like, okay, we can make this work. Let's try again. But then back to the feeling attacked and going back and forth and feeling trapped, like you can't let go of one another. But then there is an opportunity here with the Fool and the Six of Wands specifically, that they are right next to each other. I feel like there is an opportunity for this to work out. This indicates success. This indicates stability again, and strength, and sharing success together. So it's sort of like taking a leap of faith and finally deciding to surrender, finally deciding to put aside your differences and truly focus on one another. Okay, but what your guides were saying here is this isn't going to work out, or this isn't going to happen unless you guys address your issues separately, in the sense that you first have to heal individually. You first have to do like look within where maybe you could be wrong, taking accountability and going from there. And to be honest, for you, my beautiful pile number 4, you are someone that on a personal level, I feel like you are aware and healed to a pretty good level. So maybe perhaps, the healing is more so on your partner. However, of course, we always have to heal. There's always development. There's always some form of accountability that we can take. So keep that in mind. But it's like, this is very clear indication that yes, there's a potential for this to work out. Especially if you take that leap of faith, if you really decide, you know what, let's just do this. We're going to leave everything aside. It doesn't matter what was said in the past, what was done in the past. We can still move forward. We can still take on this journey and be successful and grow and love each other and make a commitment here, take it to the next level. So again, I just see the possibility for sort of like, when things go bad before they actually get good, or how sometimes a setback actually sets us forward. I see that as a possibility, but it really comes down to you and that person, the commitment, the work that you put in, the healing that takes place in this relationship for that to actually happen, because you will be in a way under attack, with one another, with your thoughts, with your perspectives, right? Different perspectives. So that is what I'm seeing for you, my beautiful pile number 4, in terms of relationship. Again, please remember, as this card said, it is a blessing in disguise at the end of the day. It is still something that is going to teach you something, whether that's more strength, learning to value yourself more, learning to love yourself more through a relationship, whatever it is. Everything is really meant to show you something for you to grow and evolve. The other thing I want to mention really quick, though, that keeps coming to me, especially with this one, I am in control of my thoughts and feelings and choices, is that some of you, is that you could be choosing to walk away as well. I see that as a possibility with the Fool. And the Fool in the original White Rider cards deck, he's holding a stick with, hold on, let me show you. Okay, this is what the Fool looks like in the original classic cards. So as you can see here, this person is walking away, deciding to move forward, and they have the stick with, their little bag ready to go on new adventures, a new phase of their life, and they're just trusting, even though they don't know what's ahead. They're just like, you know what, I'm gonna move forward, I'm gonna go and see what's out there, and that's it. I'm just gonna trust the process. And so for some of you, since this is a general reading and not just for one single person, I'm seeing that some of you are going to decide to walk away from this connection because you just feel like this person may never understand you and get out of their own ways and heal or take accountability or whatever the case is. And that's where that success and that fulfillment is going to come, that victory, okay, that triumph, that, wishes come true, your self-esteem is going to rise again based on that decision, because it says feelings and choices. So I also see that as an opportunity for some of you. All right, let's go ahead and move into the Hierophant. I'm sorry, your career and finances aspect of your reading. So as far as your career and finances, okay, I feel here like, that's interesting. You have a lot of repeating cards. See how you have the 8 of Wands on your personal and business, and you also have the Devil like you did here. Anyways, I'm seeing here, when it comes to your career and finances, there's definitely a theme here. For starters, I see that there might be some doubt, worry, and anxiety around your finances or career. Right? And this is all going to be just in your head. It's very clear that it is all in your head, because that is what the Devil represents. The Devil is all about illusions, and illusions are in your head. And even here with the 8 of Swords, you see here how she has her eyes covered with the veil, with this cloth. She's keeping herself trapped, like she has this thing around her arms and she feels trapped. She can't see the path. But in reality, if she can free herself, she's not tight, she's not like trapped, she's not actually trapped. She's keeping herself trapped by not taking the veil off her eyes. If you could see that she could easily break out of this if she really wanted to. There's space there. And with the Devil, it's the same concept. It's feeling trapped when you're actually not. You're more so trapped by your mental. It's like a mental prison, all right? That is what that represents. So what I'm seeing with this is that around your finances and career, you may feel trapped in the sense that you might feel like you don't know what to do. You don't know how to get out of the situation. You're contemplating too much on the things that you want to do. You're doubting it too much. Maybe it's about limiting beliefs, not believing yourself enough to do something, to take a leap of faith. When in reality, it's not. That's not the case at all. Pile number 4. Because if you see the surrounding cards are very positive. Specifically because I think that in 2024, you may be called to try something different or new. Or if not, this is simply representing taking that next commitment in your career. Maybe like taking that manager position, starting your own business, whatever it is. But I see you being some sort of authority level. Oh yeah, definitely. Because you literally have the Hierophant, Justice, and Page of Wands. And these are more of authority positions, okay? And even in your personal, when we talked about that, you have more of that authority positions, stepping into that mature energy. And so that is what I see for you here in terms of career and relationships. However, you may doubt yourself. You're going to doubt, like, can I do this? Am I going to be able to hold myself responsible to these responsibilities that come with being in a higher position, that comes with being, my own boss, perhaps, if you're having your own business. And so that is what you're sort of going to be learning in terms of career and finances in 2024. It's like learning to bring balance in your career and your finances, and being a leader, being of guidance, trusting that you have the skills and are capable of this. Yeah, wow, this is beautiful. Yeah, I feel like you're gonna have some sort of offer coming to you, some sort of opportunity, and your mind is gonna doubt it. There's something that the universe is going to present you with, okay? There's some sort of good news, some sort of like, idea that you're gonna get. You might feel creative, you might feel optimistic about it, like, oh my god, yes, I could probably do this, and oh my god, I'm gonna make more money if I go for that. Again, it could be like starting your own business, taking that next position, taking on a project that's gonna lead you to a higher position, whatever it is, being an influencer. But then I feel like you're going to take it. I feel like you're going to start on it because you're going to be really excited about it. But then your doubts and your fears are going to come in, whether you're going to be questioning, like, oh my God, am I actually set for this? Am I going to be successful? Am I going to hold myself accountable and responsible? Am I going to stay on task? And so on. Okay. But I feel like you're going to overcome that fear with the Eight of Wands here with clarity. I feel like you're going to be going to places, like in the sense of like, and these are going to happen fast too. That could also be part of why you're going to be doubting, because things are going to like, it's like from one moment, it's like sort of like a blow up is what I'm saying here for you. And of course, not just a blow up in social media or as an influencer. This could be, again, in just your career. Things could happen a little too fast where you're like, whoa, wait a minute. So perhaps you can start to prepare for that type of success, for that type of opportunity, because I feel like this also ties into that. So a marriage will take place either romantic or in business. I feel like this could really come in with your business as well, where you're going to be starting something really stable and good for you with a lot of money, a lot of abundance, okay? But of course, if something bigger is coming, that means more responsibility as well, right? Oh, and another thing I'm seeing here, which makes sense with me saying that you could be embarking on something new, that you could be starting like a new job, a new career. Oh my goodness, this just came to me as well. And of course, this is a general reading, so it makes sense on why I'm picking up on different things as I'm connecting to different people's energy. What I'm also seeing with these cards here, it's not doubt about what's coming. It's not just doubt about what you're about to embark on in that new journey, that new job, that new position. It's also about feeling trapped and feeling unmotivated with where you are now in terms of career or finances. It's feeling like, oh my God, where's the success? Where's the spark? Like, I don't like being here. I'm just here because of the paycheck. I'm just here because I've been here for a while and it pays the bills. And feeling trapped. That's basically it. Where you are now, where you work, what you do for a living. And so 2024, and again, I said there will be opportunities and doors opening up to you. There's that new opportunity that's going to open up. And you're going to take that leap of faith and start it. And it's going to put you in a high position. It's going to put you in a place of authority, of an influencer, of a teacher, of a leader, of your own thing, doing your own thing. Wow. And that will be bringing in success. That will be bringing in abundance in all different levels. Wow. I love that for you. So much power, number 4. That is beautiful energy. Interesting. That makes a lot of sense. I think that these two cards honestly, oh, three really connected this one, even with the birth of conception, right? So starting something new. Oh my goodness. I love this. I really, really, especially with the choices, okay? Like 2024 is going to be huge in choices for you, meaning that the choices that you make are going to be pivotal in your life. So choose wisely, power number 4, and journal, write about these things, reflect on them, plan out, release, put it on paper. Whether it's your emotions from the relationship, whether it's planning for your business, for the next role, for the next thing, write it out, write it, speak it into existence, manifest at your power, at your will. Bring it into existence, my beautiful power number 4. I absolutely love this for you. All right, my beautiful friend, thank you so much for allowing me to connect with your energy. It is always such a pleasure to be of enlightenment. And please do give this video a thumbs up, as that helps my channel grow, and subscribe so that we can stay connected and evolve and grow in this journey here on planet Earth together. Thank you so much, my love. I will see you in the next video. And until the next time, see you.